See how it responds. Oh my gosh. What's up guys, Brunsnick's back, and this is the Track Theorem. Now the Theorem has an asymmetrical core design with MC2 technology, lower overall differential, but a pretty high intermediate. It also has Prime Response HK22 Hybrid on it. Wow, it's a mouthful, but I can't wait to see what this one does on the lanes with SPECTO running, of course. But before we get to all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, let's see what Theorem does for me. All right, it's time to talk about Theorem. MC2 asymmetrical core, numbers 247, 046, 017. Prime Response HK22 Hybrid. This ball was a big bender. I got to see this filmed. Joe Grana made this ball look insane. I hope I can get just half as much backhand as he did from it, but we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it in. We got SPECTO running. Let's get to it. Track Theorem. So first off, color-wise, passes the test. Beautiful ball. Track's been putting out so much good product, and this just adds to it with a little bit lower differential asymmetrical core. Oh. Yeah, that saw the outside just quite a bit early out there. You know, Prime Response, asymmetrical core, yeah, it's gonna see friction and go left. You know, obviously I fed that to the dry right away, and guess what? It hooked right away. So let's try to throw that again and see if we can't maybe, I don't know. Oh, good flare. About a 1/4 inch separation on these off that first shot there. All right, let's try that again. Maybe get it in the oil just a little bit longer. It's out there, it goes. That's in the oil. Oh, all right. Doesn't like the oil as much as I thought it might. So, bowling on crown jewel pattern, typical house shot, you know, 43 feet, 20 something units. I'm not sure the units there, 22, 23 units, and 13-to-1 ratio. So let's try 1 or 2 more shots out there. We'll see if we can't finagle this one from a straighter angle. But this kind of tells me this ball wants to go left to right better. Maybe, nope. A little wild out there. Sees friction goes, and it's super clean through the front. So I think I'm gonna have to move it in a little bit. I'm gonna try one more thing, I'm gonna try one more trick. I'm just gonna bring the ball speed up a little bit and feed it out to the dry, see how it likes that. All right, bottom line is it just looks like a heat seeker for dry. I thought I got that speed up quite a bit, fed it to the dry like I wanted, 9-pin. So let's start moving in, let's get some oil. This ball looks really responsive to the dry, and in pretty much every video that I've done that's had a flippy ball like this is designed to be, I haven't been able to play out very well because the ball comes off that spot and reads the friction so hard. So let's move 5. Let's see, once we get a few more feet of oil here, a little more launch angle, see how it responds. Oh my gosh. I am very curious at what the exit board was on that one, because that ball looked like it was gonna stop, and then it kept going. So it's got some gears. I get to stay aggressive with the speed. So let's do that. Let's check out the flare. Yeah, I mean, starting with that 040 something diff, you know, it's got to raise a little bit. I'm getting probably 5 inches of flare, 4.5, 5, which is just to be expected for this type of ball with the numbers. Let's try it again from that same angle. That looked pretty darn good, but I think I got to keep my speed up just a little bit because that ball was put on a turn signal. Oh, that's going to hook a lot. Kind of spun that one off my hand a little bit. I thought I was in trouble. Got it to the dry early, spun it, got around it more, but came off it hard. Once again, high flush, went through the pins like crazy. So As we always do, let's keep moving. We'll move another 5. That'll put us 10 left from where we began. I could see this ball come into play like middle way through a block when you need something to really get around that corner. Get up. Sent that one out wide. Didn't catch it all, but still mixed them up. Got the hit. Got what we needed. So, yeah, I mean, when the friction's built into the right and you need something to throw to and get off that spot hard, these are when these bowling balls come into play. A little bit lower differential out of the gate, so that'll give you a little bit more length, ideally. All right, let's try that again. Let's try maybe getting all of that finger. That was sent out wide. Let's not do that. It's in the oil. It's pretty hard. Didn't quite get through the pins like I wanted, but got a little quick with it. In the oil a little bit more compared to the last shot. Still hit plenty hard. Kicked that 10 pin right off the deck there. So I'm pleased with that. Let's move it in. So we'll be 15 left from where we began. Now we're starting to open up angles. Really see what this ball is all about. Let's see if I can't make this ball bend. Yep. All right. Didn't quite have that hockey stick reaction. Hit the pins, deflect a little bit, so that tells me it's using a lot of energy off that spot. You know, that 017 intermediate, it's definitely not low. It's semi-decently high. So I'm just gonna be aggressive with this next shot, I think. Not gonna let the ball do all the work or anything like that. I'm gonna make it work. Let's get around it and see what this ball can do. Yeah, it does work all right. Yeah, it's very responsive to changes in my hand. If I'm aggressive with it, it definitely picks up harder and goes harder. That one did. I'm gonna throw one more shot from there. I'm gonna see if we can't see this flare on camera here. Ew. Lovely. All right. One more from there. I'm really having a fun time throwing this ball. I love me some skid flip balls. This reminds me a lot of Zone Classic. That wasn't a super high flare. The ball was very tight spinning like this one. Little loft. Oh yeah. Little loft to that spot. 449. Get out of there. All right. Final move. Another 5 left, so 20 left. Big bend time. See what this ball does from the extreme inside angle here. I don't think it's gonna have a problem. This ball's plenty responsive. I'm just gonna give it the business at the bottom. See what it does. Okay. Played through the oil a little bit. Didn't quite swing it out as far as I normally do. I think that was probably like 6, somewhere in there. But let's swing this one out to the dry. I'm gonna give it all that I got. Let's go coast to coast, because that's what I like to do right now. This ball's telling me that it likes to bend, but it's not like, I'm not getting that super big hockey stick. I mean, Joe, in the track video, Joe Gronin, he's just an animal. He loves to hook the ball. He loves to get some entry angle. All right, last shot. Come on, ball. Coast to coast, mission accomplished. So that's all for the Track Theorem. That MC2 technology, very similar to that old Zone Classic technology where they kind of stretch it, elongate it to make it asymmetric. So, any questions, comments about the Track Theorem or any other track product, any other product you want to just comment, go ahead, put it down below. Talk to you guys soon. Please subscribe, look for more reviews.